young, unprepared for what's to come. The baby changes everything. Not a ring on her head, all her dreams and all her plans. The baby changes everything. It changes everything. The man she loves, she's never touched. How will she keep his trust? A baby changes everything. A baby changes everything. And she cries. Ooh, she cries. Ooh, you have to leave, go far away. Heaven knows she can't stay. A baby changes everything. She can feel it's coming soon. There's no place, there's no room. A baby changes everything. A baby changes everything. And she my whole life has turned around. I was lost, and now I'm found. Baby changes everything. A baby changes everything.
You know, that's just electric what we've just experienced here. The lyrics of that song, my whole life has turned around. I was lost, but now I'm found. Little did you know that when you walked into this auditorium that 3 different plexiglass scenes of a Christmas story would ultimately make the picture of Jesus. And some of you, maybe you came here in pieces, and the truth is if you look to Christ, you can leave home. In a few minutes, we're going to light candles, but there can be some significance behind the lighting of the candles. Just because of the number of people that are in here and the age span that we have, there is no doubt in my mind that there's Gladys's sitting here right now. There are people sitting here who have had the opportunity to respond to Jesus, and for whatever reason, you haven't. And just like Gladys, you can be given a second chance today. And so maybe when you light your candle, you may to yourself say a simple prayer, very much like Gladys, and just say, Jesus, thanks for giving me a second chance. I want to live for you. Come into my life. I'm going to begin to go to church. I'm going to begin to read your word. I want to know you. Thank you. Come into my life. You came, you lived, you died, you were buried, but you rose again. Please, Jesus. And then there's those of you on Christmas 2010. Maybe when you light your candle, God's been speaking to you during this experience where we said it could change your life. You're someone who knows Jesus. You've known him in the past, but you drifted away. But Christmas 2010 is where you drift back. And you really begin to focus on Jesus, maybe rather than yourself. And then there's a third category. The third category is this. Those of you who you know Jesus, you're in a healthy relationship with Jesus, but you're going to be like Joseph and Mary, and you're going to say, Lord, I am willing to do whatever you ask. I am willing to go wherever you want me to go, even if I don't know all the answers. But I know you've spoken, and I'm going to obey you, and I'm going to begin to journey ahead. See, we said that this Christmas experience could change your life. And I really do believe that of those 3 categories, all of us fit in one of those categories. And so this candlelight service could be one of the most significant. Randy's coming out to light my candle, and we're going to go down, and it's just going to fan out over the auditorium. Will you be like Gladys and ask Christ to come into your life? Will you come back, not drift away, but drift back? Or will you pray that prayer of Mary and Joseph, I'm the Lord's servant and I'm willing to do whatever you ask?
Come
know, there's times in life when you have something that could almost be called like a holy moment. And I believe that we've experienced that tonight. I really believe that there's a lot of you that will look back upon this Christmas and say, it's maybe the most significant Christmas I've ever had. Because God's spoken. His power, His energy, His vibe, His excitement's been here. And you are, and you'll continue to respond to it. Now we're going to have to blow out our candles, but that doesn't mean that we blow out what God's done in our lives tonight. So would you blow out your candle, and then would you have a seat?